Hello viewers, thanks for watching Parties Extra, brought to you by Party Galaxy. The Redbud trees are blooming away and it's time for the Redbud Classic. We are set for the 29th annual race. Here to tell us about it is Patty Anthony, race director, and Lillie-Beth Brinkman, assistant features editor for the Oklahoman. Hi Patty. Welcome.
Hi.
Glad you're here.
Well, thank you for having me.
And we want to hear all about the Redbud Classic. 29 years ago, the community started that event, and you had 300 runners, I think.
Yes.
Tell us about it now and what's going on.
Well, it has gotten quite a bit larger. We expect 75 to 8,000 participants this year.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. And we have basically two main events. We have cycling tours on Saturday, which include the 10, 30, and the 50 mile. And then on Sunday, we have three running events. We have the 10K, the 5K, and the 2 mile. And we also have the Possum in the Pond on Saturday night.
Yes.
And a free children's run on Saturday at noon.
So it's just kind of a family event.
It's a whole weekend of activities for the family, focused on fitness and philanthropy.
Lillie-Beth, you have run the race. I think you've even pushed a stroller at one time, and your children run.
Yes, my children love it. They have so much fun. Last year we did the 1 mile, and my oldest ran the 5K. But
when he was 10.
When he was 10, and one of the things that I really like about the race, and we've talked about this as far as you can get involved no matter what level runner you are. It's not as intimidating as maybe some of the more serious ones. Is that right?
That is true, and that is our intention. We purposefully don't offer prize money, because not that we don't want the elite runner, but we don't want it to be an elite event. We want the families to feel welcome. And some people, this is the only run they do all year. And and that's great. They can feel comfortable knowing that they're not with all professional grade runners, and that way we're able to include the families, and that is our focus, truly.
Well, tell us about the stroller and the wheelchair. I mean, a little bit more.
Yeah,
detail.
we in addition to the 2 mile walk, we have the 2 mile stroller event, and parents are encouraged to decorate their strollers and come to the event all decorated up nicely, and we offer a prize for best decorated stroller, and they follow the 2 mile walkers. And then we have the wheelchair event, and the wheelchair participants, they leave before the 5K. They do the 5K race, and they leave before the 5K runners, and they have pretty much their own race, and they leave about 10-15 minutes before the 5K, and they're timed, and we have a wheelchair winner every year.
Well, as race director, are you in charge of all the volunteers?
Yes, we have about 1,500 volunteers to work all weekend. It is highly labor intensive, and this is all pretty much volunteer driven. There's just a few staff people, and the board, of course, are volunteers, and the board recruits the volunteers to work all the events during the weekend. So if you see someone in one of these brown shirts, which is our volunteer shirt,
and these
really
are all darling. The
you
white
will know
one,
this
green,
is
they're darling.
We have all different colors. We have white for the participants. The brown, if you're a volunteer, you get a free brown volunteer shirt to identify yourself as a volunteer. And then the race officials wear the lime green.
Oh, they're just great.
How do they get them? I mean, how do you sign up, and how do you
Well,
get this?
our registration office opens Monday, March 28th at 10 a.m. and we're open for 2 weeks from 10 till 6, and it's located at 6431 Avondale in the Nichols Hills Plaza on the south side in the southwest corner next to the Curtain Exchange. It's a great way to identify it.
And you can get your shirts there, and you can also get vintage shirts.
Yes,
Is that right?
yes, you can. Well, as we say vintage, you can get the past 5 years.
Oh.
Now, the ones that are 20 years old, we have on the walls, but they're not for sale.
And tell us where you race. Where do you race all around the town?
Yeah, well, our runs on Sunday go through Nichols Hills. They start at the Waterford Plaza, and they go north and into Nichols Hills, and they finish at the Nichols Hills Plaza. And that after that event, we have a big celebration. We have a band and food and Canon Colors there taking pictures. We have face painting. We have all kinds of activities for the kids and the families. And we have refreshments, adult refreshments for the runners, which they like. and the bike tours go through, they leave Waterford Plaza and they go out to Jones and Choctaw and return to the Waterford.
I think we ended up with Redbud samples last year at one point.
The
Trees.
Oh,
like
sure,
the actual
yeah.
trees.
At the kids event, the free kids run on Saturday, we give out free Redbud saplings to all the children, and we can have up to 1,000 children at that event. And Total Environment is nice enough to donate those trees to us.
And you can be timed on this event, is
Yes,
that right?
we do have chips, and this year the chips, it's a new procedure. They're on the back of the bib, so they're all in one. So you put on your bib number, and your chips are attached to the back, and you'll be timed. And we're USATF certified, so you can use your time to qualify for other events.
Awesome. Okay, and you all have a beneficiary this year. It's CASA. Tell us about that.
Yes, CASA of Oklahoma County will be receiving the proceeds from the 2011 Redbud. And we choose our beneficiary a year in advance, and they work with us, they partner with the Redbud board to put on the event. So they've been helping us with volunteers. In fact, they stuff all the race packets, the 7,000 race packets with all the sponsor materials. And then they help us that weekend with about 150 volunteers.
You have a website?
www.redbud.org.
Okay.
And you can sign up, online registration, which is the best way to go.
It's very easy.
It's very easy. We encourage online
easy.
registration, or you can come to our registration office and register beginning on Monday.
Happy racing. Have fun and enjoy your special weekend. Next year's race has already been set for April 14th and 15th.